Hey guys, it's Moody here, and today I have a Wi-Fi battle for you. I was like rushing to plug my DS in here and I just barely made the time run out, but apart from that, I'm challenging this guy. His name is going to be in the title and the description to his channel. I mean, the link is in the description to his channel if you feel like you'd like to check that out. So I decided to lead off my Delphox because I figured Delphox is quick, you know, it's a pretty decent lead. I don't have like an official lead yet with stealth rocks and all that kind of stuff. So leading off with Delphox against his Aglisash, oh, I'm sorry if I butcher that name, it was a pretty, you know, good move. Because I just went for my fire type attack. I'm thinking I should have like predicted him to switch, but it's like the first turn, so I didn't want to make like too drastic predictions and then like ruin my game just like on the first turn, because no one wants that. I also wanted to mention that I do have the versus recorder after this battle, so the battles from here on out will not have the long waits between turns because they're not going to be like live recorded, they'll be post recorded, so you'll probably enjoy those a lot more than these. So I'm just letting you guys know what the deal is. You won't have to wait in between turns is what I'm trying to say. So here I leave my Blastoise in because I don't really think I have a good switch in, so I'm kind of there hoping that my Blastoise dies, to be honest, because I'm like, I have like fire types, I don't have anything to resist. I don't have a grass type, I can't switch that in, which is why I'm like kind of thinking I should have gone with Venusaur at this point to cover that, or like caught a Pokemon, but I still haven't. So these are not like competitive teams, they're still my in-game teams. And speaking of, I did beat the game and the Elite Four last night, so I can finally start EV training and trying to put together a team. Goodra, I love this guy. Even though his like actual sprite is kind of weird, I love this guy. Look at that blizzard damage. That does like nothing. Barely scratched, and he's a dragon. Super effective damage, and he takes him out. What? You can't fuck with Goodra. I'm just saying. I actually grew to love this guy a lot, so I'm glad I have him. And he goes into his Gabite probably thinking that either he would outspeed me, or I wouldn't be able to kill with the dragon move, in case he wasn't sure or wasn't aware that I can learn Ice Beam, which is weird. This guy can learn Ice Beam, so I guess that's pretty good. So he also has a lot of bulk, and I love him right now. So he goes into his Wobbuffet, and I know this guy is going to be a pain in the ass to deal with, so I was thinking, if I can go for an Ice Beam, I probably won't do a lot of damage, and I'll probably get some damage in, because I know he's just going to Mirror Coat, which I probably should have just switched. I'm like, maybe if I go for Ice Beam, it'll do like less than 25%, and when he Mirror Coats me, then I won't die, except that tends to not be the case in this situation, and I was better off just going for the Draco Meteor. Speaking of, if you've seen Draco Meteor's animation, it is amazing. That is all I have to say. I feel I'm gonna probably do like a top 5 animations, like move animations, because there are a lot of cool ones in this game that I freaking love. So that might happen at some point. I just like love most of the animations in this game. So here I'm thinking, okay, what can I go into that can one-hit KO this thing? Because that's the only way I'm gonna get around it. Because if I do half to it, then anything I have is gonna die. So I go into my Blaziken. I assumed he was gonna counter so I can Swords Dance up, because normally, let me tell you about this Blaziken. This Blaziken has a minus, not only like a minus attack nature, but it also has terrible IVs in it, so this Blaziken is horrible. But I decided to go for a Swords Dance because I'm not going to be able to kill it without the Swords Dance boost. And then I figure, hey, well, might as well go Mega just in case the Swords Dance boost isn't enough. So we're going to go Flame, charge it or whatever. We're gonna destroy it, in other words. So goodbye Wobbuffet. I don't need your shit. Also, the fact is I couldn't switch out with my Goodra either, so I was forced to stay in, by the way, because Shadow Tag, just in case you weren't aware. So he goes back into his Agisash. You listening to me try and pronounce these names is probably the most like ear raping thing ever. I don't even want to listen to myself do it. So he goes and shadow sneaks me, so I'm like, flare blitz. Like, I figured that's the only thing he was gonna do to try and KO me, because there's no other reason he'd go into a Pokemon that's weak to like my stab. But it doesn't kill, even though the flame blitz, fire, whatever, I die from recoil is what I'm trying to say. So I go into my my Delphox again, because this is a pretty quick, it's a pretty fast Pokemon. It's not bad. I actually think this Pokemon is going to be good and competitive. So I've been in this situation before where I am facing a Mega Gengar, as you can tell from my last battle. And he goes for a Shadow Ball, so I'm like, please, live it. Yes, you live. And then I go for a Psychic, I'm like, please, kill it. And yes, it kills. Things are working out. Things are working out very well, so I'm surprised I lived that, to be honest, but I'm not going to complain because it all worked out fantastically. So here he's probably thinking about what to go into next, and it's a Blaziken, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want to deal with my own. This thing is, it's so good. And I'm just thinking, well, he's gonna protect, and then he's probably gonna kill me, because I'm like, maybe he won't have protect, maybe for some reason he won't have protect. I don't know, it's his last Pokemon, so I figured I'm gonna stay in and Psychic. So he goes for the Flare Blitz, which is obviously gonna kill me at that range, and he has +2 speed, so at this point, nothing I have will outspeed it unless it has priority. And in this case, I really wish my Lucario had priority, because it does not. It does not have extreme speed. I didn't know what to overwrite with it, and I'm like, screw it, I don't want to put on extreme speed. It's an in-game team, it's not competitive. So I'm like, okay, let's go into Ampharos. If I can live a hit, he's not boosted. And if he decides to Swords Dance for whatever reason, then I'm gonna Thunder Wave. But I live it. I'm happy I live it, because I can just Thunder Wave it, and I assume now, even with his speed boost, I'd still be able to outspeed him, because paralysis basically like cripples your speed regardless. So I decided to just go for a Thunderbolt. Hey, hoping it would kill. Please kill. Yeah, kill. Yeah. Aw, so close, Ampharos. So close. This is why I'm probably not going to keep you on my team. Aw, the damage. No. So I have to go into my last Pokemon, which is Lucario, and it's like, I should outspeed it. I like, you know, no problems. Things are gonna be good. Yeah. I'm all like, I don't want anything stupid to happen, and if it does, oh, thank God nothing stupid happens, and Power Punch and everything works out, and I win. And this battle was so much fun, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it as much as I did. But you can feel free to check out the guy's channel, link in the description, and if you like my content, you can always subscribe, and then there's always a playlist you can check out with all my other X and Y stuff. So, as always, I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.